I thought it was just a regular homeless shelter, and that was it. But I've come to learn that it's more than that. It's a conglomerate of different aspects, and basically like a huge just machine all working like together, and a machine to help those who need it, help the less fortunate, and really pick them up and give them dignity, give their dignity back, and and self-respect.
And specifically, I really wanted to work with adults who are living in poverty. I wanted to hear their stories, get to know them as people and not just statistics on a page.
There's a soup kitchen who help those who can't afford to or just don't have a place to eat, and they serve breakfast and lunch.
Anna and Nicole and Marisa and Cuba and Ray, all the different typical cooks who are in there are so much fun. I've really learned a lot about cooking already.
And it was very awkward at first, If they have the services, you might as well, use them instead of starving.
Some people come in and like really need food right then and there, but most people are fine.
There's a little calm before the storm, right before the lunch crowd comes in. And then it gets a little crazy while we're serving the food, but that's honestly my favorite part. I've gotten to know a lot of their names, a lot of familiar, friendly faces.
My name is Steve, and my experience has been tremendous here at Lazarus House. Very nice people, they care, they treat people well. And that's in the spirit of the Bible. Thank you.
So there's the food pantry that help families who can't afford to go grocery shopping.
There are about 800 families that come through the food pantry every day, which is a lot. There's basically a constant flow of people. We try to make it feel like a store, and at a store people aren't fighting to get in first so that they can get the choices that they want and the food that they want. So we make sure that we don't put anything out unless there's at least 900 of it.
If it wasn't for this pantry here and the other pantry for food, you get a warm meal every day, and we'd be hungry. Yes, we would be.
And there's the different thrift shops, where people who can't afford to go buy clothes, they may receive vouchers, they may get clothes for inexpensive. Yeah, they have Lazarus House, which is a shelter. Then they have Isha House, Capernaum, which is a transitional housing complex, and they're helping families, get on their feet and creating their own homes.
It feels like instinctually people feel so uncomfortable with poverty because you don't feel like you can do anything about it, but here you can do something about it.
When it clicked and she finally understood, like the difference between the grammar tenses and how to say certain words, the happiness on her face was it was heartwarming. I've never felt that way before. It made me happy knowing that I was able to somehow help her understand and help her learn.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they do it because of the grace of God, and they want to help others just as Jesus did.
Laurie needs a lot of help, and I thank you guys because you helping us.
In giving, you receive. That's something that really solidified in me.